Be a little ridiculous. Welcome back, my friends, to another live video. This is Troy Stone King. Thank you for taking the time to watch. The title of this video, Be a Little Ridiculous. Let me tell you, I have friends, family members, who think I'm a little ridiculous. You know, for example, did you know that as of today, I've been doing these live videos now for 101 days straight. That's ridiculous. And it's not that I've done 101 videos. For the first 2 weeks, I did 2 videos a day. And I've done a bunch of videos over on LinkedIn. No, I actually probably have around 120 of these videos that I've been doing since about the beginning of April. You know, people who think that doing this daily video, that kind of consistency, that kind of commitment, a little ridiculous. Or here's another one. So this morning, I got up early to run, and today was a day I was running hills, which means I literally ran about a mile, not too hard, not too fast, and then I went up and down this big old hill 8 times in a row. And then I ran around a little bit to finish up the 3 miles. You know what, my running friends, they don't think that's ridiculous. But my friends who are not into physical fitness, they think that going outside early in the morning and running up and down a hill a bunch of times is ridiculous. You know what? I'm okay with that. If your normal friends don't think you're a little bit ridiculous, then you're not stepping out enough. Let me repeat that. If your normal friends don't think you're a little bit ridiculous, then you're not stepping out enough. You see, when people say, hey, Troy, that's ridiculous, or you're ridiculous, it does 2 things. One, it inspires me to continue on and maybe even to raise it up another level. When people tell me I'm ridiculous, I think, that's right. That's right. I'll show you ridiculous, and I'll keep it going, or I'll do even more. In fact, I push myself in some areas to the point where my friends who are actually participating in the same activities think I'm ridiculous. Why do I do that? Because it not only inspires me. Now, here's the second point. When you're a little ridiculous, you inspire others. You inspire others. When you go beyond what other people think is normal, you inspire their belief that for them, going beyond normal is also possible. My friends, ridiculous people create movements. Ridiculous people change the world. Let me give you some examples. I'll go straight to the religious area. Jesus, in his time, and the teachings that he did, and how he reacted to the religious people, and how he reacted to the non-religious people, his words, his actions were ridiculous. They were completely against the normal standards of the time. But he created a movement and changed the entire world. Let me give you some non-Son of God examples. How about Mahatma Gandhi? He created an entire movement with his non-violent protests. How he reacted to how the people in his nation were being treated changed not just his nation, but it inspired people around the world. Or Martin Luther. Not Martin Luther King Jr., I'll get to him, but the original Martin Luther, who posted the 95 Theses on the church door in Wittenberg. It was ridiculous. He was completely defying the church of his day. But again, created the entire Protestant Reformation, an entire movement. Now Martin Luther King Jr., Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who also advocated and participated in nonviolent protests to help the people of his race. And you know what? It inspired people of all races because of the ridiculous stance he took against the social norms. Ridiculous people inspire others. Ridiculous people create movements. Ridiculous people change the world. If you're not out there doing something that some people think is ridiculous, then you're not changing your world. And I'm not saying that everybody has to be this great inspiration to change an entire nation, to change an entire people. But all of us should be working to change ourselves and inspire others. And that means sometimes you're going to step out and do things that other people think's a little bit crazy, a little bit ridiculous. So let me challenge you to ask yourself this. What am I doing regularly that other people look at me and go, that's a little ridiculous, or that's a little crazy? If you're not doing something like that, then I think you're living your life just a little too safely. And people who live safe lives, they don't inspire others. They don't inspire their families. They don't inspire their friends. They don't inspire the world. And there's nothing wrong with spending some time in safety. That's okay. But at some point you need to step out. And you need to be a little ridiculous to inspire yourself and to inspire others. Thank you, my friends, for taking the time to watch this video. If you've gotten any value out of it, hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate that. And also, feel free to share this. It's public for a reason. If you think there are other people who, maybe you want to share it and tag your friends who are ridiculous because they're inspiring you. Or maybe you want to share it to inspire people to be more ridiculous, maybe kind of like something that you're doing, but feel free to share it. Feel free to share it. And tell your ridiculous stories as comments at the bottom of this video, or if you want to send them to me privately, that's live, L-I-V-E, at troystoneking.com via email. Thank you again, my friends. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Step out there and go do something a little ridiculous.